Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Paris, France. And welcome to Money in the Bank. And it's Tiffy time here at Money in the Bank.
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. It is for the Money in the Bank contract, making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, ringside to Paris, France. And this is Money in the Bank. We're live at Money in the Bank in Paris, France. Here tonight on Netflix. And here we go. Here comes Shayna Baszler, who qualified last week, last Monday on Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Shayna Baszler qualified after beating the hell out of making Bayley tap out in seconds last Monday on Raw, last Monday night on Raw. But we all know now what a match this is going to be. Money in the Bank Money in the Bank action. Where this match will become Miss Money in the Bank. We're going to Miss Money in the Bank here tonight in Paris, France at Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Money in the Bank is going to be a hell of a show for you tonight. We have a huge card for you tonight. Money in the Bank action. Money in the Bank matches. And of course, championship matches as well tonight. And here's the EST, Bianca Belair, who defeated her opponent last week. And Bianca Belair's here at Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, these are the first three women who have qualified here tonight. Qualified a few weeks throughout the weeks of Raw. On Monday Night Raw, they've qualified to be here tonight in Paris, France. In Paris, France tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But what a match is it going to be? Money in the Bank, Money in the Bank action. Who's going to be called the new Miss Money in the Bank here tonight in Paris, France? Tonight in Paris, France. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a night it's going to be here in Paris. Now, what a huge night it's going to be here in Paris tonight. And who's the next person? Wait a minute. Liv Morgan's back.
Representing the Judgment Day from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't seen Liv Morgan for months. She's been out dealing with an injury for the hands of Rhea Ripley. But ladies and gentlemen, Liv Morgan's here. Morgan is back here at Money in the Bank. And Liv Morgan is Money in the Bank ladder match. Liv Morgan is in Money in the Bank. It's a Money in the Bank ladder match. Who else is in this match? Oh, wait a minute. The person who cost Liv her career, cost Liv almost her whole career, is Rhea Bloody Ripley, the one who couldn't beat Steve Cure, but she's here at Money in the Bank, competing for the Money in the Bank briefcase.
And from Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rhea Bloody Ripley is here in Paris. She's here at Money in the Bank. At Money in the Bank, we saw her lose to Steph Valkyrie on Raw a few weeks ago. We thought she wouldn't be on the card. So she wouldn't be here at Money in the Bank. But she's here. Liv thinks she's in a ghost. The woman who put her on the shelf is this woman, Rhea Ripley. And now Rhea is looking to become Miss Money in the Bank tonight. Here in Paris, France. Oh, Liv Morgan, Rhea Bloody Ripley. This is already a stacked women's Money in the Bank ladder match. It's already stacked. Here tonight, already a stacked women's match here. Already a stacked women's Money in the Bank ladder match so far. Oh, wait a minute. We heard rumors all year, all week, that we'd see this woman made her debut tonight. It is Jade Cargill.
And from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've heard the rumors all week. Jade Cargill will be making her debut tonight here at Money in the Bank. We didn't know she'd be in part of Money in the Bank, part of the Money in the Bank ladder match, but she is. And she's here in Money in the Bank action. You're competing at Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be incredible. This woman is deadly. This woman is insane. And this woman could, in fact, be Miss Money in the Bank here tonight in Paris, France. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Here we go. Rhea Bloody Ripley. And Rhea's locked in a submission already. Rhea's locked in a submission by Shayna Baszler here. Rhea to tap out here to Shayna. But Rhea Ripley escapes it another time. Rhea escapes it here. Rhea Ripley and Shayna Baszler in the ring. Money in the Bank action here tonight. Money in the Bank here on Money here tonight. Women's Money in the Bank action here, ladies and gentlemen. Rhea Bloody Ripley has the ladder. Is going to grab the ladder in hand. But Shayna makes sure she doesn't grab the ladder. Grab the ladder here. Oh, look at this. Rhea in the ring with the ladder. Rhea Ripley. Rhea's going to do it here, folks. Rhea's going to do it. Rhea almost climbed the ladder. Almost climbed it. And almost became Miss Money in the Bank. Here tonight. In Paris, France. In Paris, France, ladies and gentlemen, Rhea Bloody Ripley and the women's world, the women's here tonight. For their bodies on the line tonight, these two women, these 6 women. We are tonight at Money in the Bank. They have Money in the Bank tonight, ladies and gentlemen. These women are playing on the line so far tonight. Who wants it more? Who wants to be known as the Miss Money in the Bank here tonight in Paris, France? And Rhea taking advantage of Rhea now. Rhea Bloody Ripley and Shayna Baszler throws Rhea outside the ring. Throws Rhea outside the ring here. Rhea just thrown outside the ring. Back inside the ring here. Back inside the ring. Here we go. Down goes Jade. Jade's down. Rhea going up top is Rhea Ripley. Rhea's going to do it. Rhea's almost close. Rhea was so close to climbing the ladder and becoming Miss Money in the Bank. Miss Money in the Bank here tonight. Tonight here tonight on Raw at Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen. Rhea. What's Rhea thinking now? The Eradicator. The Eradicator's up top. The Eradicator. Rhea Ripley in the advantage of Liv. Liv goes down by Rhea. By the Eradicator. Rhea Bloody Ripley. Could do it here, folks. Almost. Rhea almost became Miss Money in the Bank. Oh, Rhea Ripley. So close is Rhea. Rhea almost became Miss Money in the Bank. Here tonight in Paris, France. Tonight in Paris. Wait a minute. Jade. Jade's trying to climb it. Jade's trying to do it. Jade Cargill. Both women are down. What a man, what might make ladder match we're seeing here. These six women. Bianca Belair. Rhea saw it coming and Rhea Ripley took advantage of her. The badge, Rhea Ripley now. Liv Morgan. Oblivion by Liv. Down goes Rhea's down. Who's going to climb the ladder? Who's going to climb the ladder here? Rhea Ripley. Or Tiff or Liv more than anyone else here for that matter here, ladies and gentlemen. This is incredible. Incredible match we're seeing here at Money in the Bank. 6 women. Oh, wait a minute. Not like this, folks. Almost got it through her head here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Liv Morgan. Who's going to climb the ladder? Who's going to become Miss Money in the Bank here tonight? Ripley's down. Who's going to climb the ladder of success? We're on the ladder of success here. Who's going to do it? Liv Morgan throws Rhea outside the ring. Throws Rhea outside. Who's going to climb it? Who's going to climb? And who is going to win Money in the Bank? Become Miss Money in the Bank. Now wait a minute. Rhea Ripley. Rhea's going to the top. Rhea's going to the top. Ripley. Rhea Ripley. Oh my God, almost. Almost. Rhea almost won the ladder match. Rhea almost became Miss Money in the Bank. Rhea almost became Miss Money in the Bank tonight. Here in Paris, France. Rhea Ripley is still down. But look at this. The chair to the head of Rhea. Here tonight at Money in the Bank. Rhea's still down here, folks. Rhea's still down. Rhea's back to her feet. Rhea's back to her feet. And Rhea Ripley just laid out here. Is Rhea Liv Morgan? Wait a minute. Is Liv will become a 2-time Miss Money in the Bank? Here we go. Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley. Liv's trying to go and climb ladder. Liv's climbing. Liv's climbing. Will Liv win? No. Liv Morgan almost won the match here. And Rhea Ripley. Rhea's all alone. The Eradicator. Rhea's all alone in the ring. Rhea's all alone in the ring. Come on, Rhea. Rhea's almost got it. Rhea was so close. Was Ripley. Too close for Rhea. Rhea almost did it. Rhea almost won the briefcase. Rhea Ripley. It's TV time. No, it's not. Ripley. There's just Rhea now. On this attack here, Rhea trying to do what she wants. Rhea Ripley. Rhea Liv Morgan. Oblivion my Liv. Oblivion to Rhea Ripley. Liv Morgan to do it. Liv Morgan to do it. To do it, folks, here tonight. Both women are down. All women are down. But Rhea's going to do it. Rhea's on top. Is the Eradicator. Rhea Bloody Ripley. Rhea Bloody Ripley. Oh my God. Wait a minute here. Rhea loves to do it. Liv to hold the briefcase of Liv. Both women are down. Holy shit. What a Money in the Bank ladder match we are seeing tonight. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win Money in the Bank? Oh, Stratton. Down goes Rhea. Down goes Ripley. Ripley's down. So is Stratton. So is everyone else in this matchup here, folks. Rhea saw something coming. Down goes Rhea outside the ring by Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill to do it. Who's going to win? Who's going to go to climb the ladder and become Miss Money in the Bank? Remember, we go down back side of the ring here. Liv Morgan. Down goes Rhea. Rhea Ripley now. Down goes Bianca. Bianca's down. Down goes Shayna Baszler. Here we go. Here we go. Rhea's got it. Rhea's Miss Money in the Bank. Rhea Bloody Ripley is Miss Money in the Bank. What a Money in the Bank ladder match we just saw here at Money in the Bank. But Rhea Bloody Ripley stands tall, and she is the new Miss Money in the Bank. Well, Rhea Ripley showed the world she was ready. She was ready to dominate here, ready to show why she is the best in this women's division. And Rhea Ripley has now to call herself Miss Money in the Bank. Well, Rhea Ripley, be careful, Becky Lynch or Stephanie Valkyrie. There's one woman who's now coming for the title, and that woman is the Eradicator, Rhea Bloody Ripley. What a win, what a match to kick off Money in the Bank here tonight in Paris, France.
Here is your winner and Miss Money in the Bank, Rhea.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Ripley can now call herself Miss Money in the Bank. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Money in the Bank here in Paris, France. And it's time for no holds barred. Brock Lesnar versus Mark Henry. Here on Money in the Bank in Paris, France. Live here in Paris.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, here tonight against Mark Henry, who issued the challenge to Brock last week, and Brock F5'd our official, Charles Robinson, who is the official for tonight's match tonight's matchup against Brock Lesnar and Mark Henry, the most strongest man, Mark Henry. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a big fight. There's going to be a brawl. There's going to be bloody. But the Beast, Brock Lesnar, is here in Paris, France. We all know the Beast, Brock Lesnar, is a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match, which will take place later on tonight here at Money in the Bank. Be taking place in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. The Beast, Brock Lesnar, qualified. But now, he has to take apart this man, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, who he brutalized a few weeks ago. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, was taken out by Brock Lesnar a few weeks ago. And then he was sent to the hospital in Toronto because of the brutal beatdown from Brock Lesnar. But now Brock Lesnar and Mark Henry go one-on-one tonight. No holds barred, which means anything that goes in this brutal beatdown that's going to be here on Money in the Bank, right here in Paris, France. Here in Paris. Well, Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We all have a new Miss Money in the Bank in Rhea Bloody Ripley. Congratulations to the Eradicator, Rhea Bloody Ripley, tonight for becoming Miss Money in the Bank. Here tonight in Paris, France. Now in Paris, France, ladies and gentlemen. And the Beast, Brock Lesnar and Mark Henry. And the Beast, the Beast around the Mark Henry, the Beast, Brock Lesnar. And the Beast, Brock Lesnar and Mark Henry, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, who's now showing the Beast who's in charge. And the Beast, Brock Lesnar, not giving up against the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. And the Beast, Brock Lesnar, Mark Henry, and the Beast, Brock Lesnar. The Beast is now unleashed. The Beast has now been unleashed, folks. The beast has now been unleashed. The beast has been unleashed now on the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, here tonight on Money in the Bank. Here on Money in the Bank in Paris, France. Well, the beast, Brock Lesnar, we know what he did to him a few weeks ago. Brutalized him so badly, made him bleed all over the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. But now the beast is here in Paris, France. And he's here beating the hell out of the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Well, the beast, Brock Lesnar, and Mark Henry here on Money in the Bank in Paris, France. Live on Netflix. Live on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen. The beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Here on Netflix. You have Money in the Bank. You have Money in the Bank. For the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, and the best here tonight, Brock Lesnar, the beast incarnate, the Suplex City machine, the beast, Brock Lesnar, the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, the dangerous man, the dangerous SOB, the beast, Brock Lesnar. And the beast again, showing why he is the beast for a reason, and why Mark Henry should get out of the way from the beast, Brock Lesnar. And the beast, Brock Lesnar, we saw what he did to him a few weeks ago. The beast does not care about anyone but himself. Here's the beast, Brock Lesnar. You're at Money in the Bank. You're at Money in the Bank here in Paris, France. Well, the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, delivering this brutal beatdown to Mark Henry in the ring here on Money in the Bank. Here on Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen, the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, the man who wants to end Mark Henry's career here tonight at Money in the Bank. And the beast, rolling us out there to the outside of the ring, the beast, Brock Lesnar. He's coming out here. He's coming out here, folks, trying to take part of my announce table. And the beast, Brock Lesnar, is waiting for Mark Henry, for the strongest man, Mark Henry. And the beast, Brock Lesnar, and Mark Henry, Money in the Bank, at Money in the Bank. The world's strongest man versus Mark Henry. Then Brock Lesnar, here we go. Holy crap. And an F5 by the beast to Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. And the world's strongest man is being laid out here by the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. The beast has been unleashed here tonight in Paris, France. And the beast, Brock Lesnar, he knows this is a no-holds-barred match, which means anything goes. Anything can happen. The beast can use any weapon he wants, can use anything he wants against Mark Henry here tonight at Money in the Bank. And the beast, Brock Lesnar, getting ready tonight with a table. With a table here. The beast brings in a table. The beast, Brock Lesnar, has brought in a goddamn table. Brought in a damn table. And the beast, Brock Lesnar, Mark Henry, the beast versus a monster in Mark Henry. And the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, through the table with a suplex through the table. And the beast has been unleashed. And the beast has been unleashed here tonight in Paris, France at Money in the Bank. At Money in the Bank. Well, the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, delivering this brutal attack to Mark Henry here tonight in Paris, France. Here at Money in the Bank. Live tonight on Netflix. And the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, here tonight at Money in the Bank. They have Money in the Bank here in Paris, France. the Beast, Brock Lesnar, and the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. And again, Mark Henry's not doing too well. Just the Beast, Brock Lesnar here at Money in the Bank. Let him know what he's going to do to him. Here tonight is Brock Lesnar, the Beast. And the Beast, Brock Lesnar, has him up. And a powerbomb through the damn table. The Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. And now sets his sight. Oh no, now they're saying again. Now he has his sight on Charles Robinson. And the Beast is still unleashed. The Beast is still angry. The Beast is still mad. The Beast is still dangerous. He's just still dangerous. The Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. He's not a man. He's not a monster. He's not a man. He's a machine. The Beast is a goddamn machine. And the Beast, Brock Lesnar, has something he wants to do to Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. Mark Henry. Oh my God, on the steps. On the steel steps. By the Beast, Brock Lesnar throws the steps at Mark Henry's head. And the Beast, Brock Lesnar, delivering this brutal beatdown to the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Here at Money in the Bank. At Money in the Bank in Paris, France. Here, ladies and gentlemen, the Beast again, trying to break the goddamn neck of Mark Henry. Here tonight in Paris, France. In Paris, France. Here tonight, live on Netflix. Live on Netflix tonight. The Beast and Mark Henry. Mark Henry said he wanted a match with the Beast. I don't think that's what he's had in mind. I think what he had in mind, a brutal beatdown from the Beast incarnate early on tonight to him in the ring. And the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, giving him suplex after suplex in the middle of that ring. And the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, is not doing too well. Is not doing good at all against the Beast, Brock Lesnar. And the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar again, trying to break the damn neck of Mark Henry. You're at Money in the Bank. You're at Money in the Bank in Paris, France. Here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and a baseball bat being used by the Beast on the ribs of the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. The Beast said, the Beast accepted the challenge of Mark Henry. I don't think Mark Henry thought this would be the challenge for him. Be what would happen to him tonight in this matchup. And the Beast incarnate. And Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. And now here goes Mark Henry now, the world's strongest man. Mark Henry now, trying to take apart the Beast. It's Mark Henry. And now Mark Henry trying to take apart the Beast. Brock Lesnar, here's Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. Mark Henry trying to flatten the Beast. Brock Lesnar here tonight in Paris, France. And the Beast again, laid out by Mark Henry. Here at Money in the Bank. Here on Netflix tonight. And Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. Mark Henry and the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Here at Money in the Bank. And the Beast, he's not done. The Beast again. Back on with another suplex by the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. By the suplex machine. The destruction, the distraction, the dangerous man, Brock Lesnar. The brutal man, Brock Lesnar, beating the hell out of Mark Henry here tonight at Money in the Bank. Mark Henry's neck must be broken. Must be broken here by the Beast. Brock Lesnar here, folks. And the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, just delivering this brutal beatdown to the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, in the middle of that ring. Well, this ring, ladies and gentlemen. And another And look at this, another suplex city by the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. As you see, our announce table's been broken apart. It's all gone. But the beast, Brock Lesnar, he is not a man you should mess with, ladies and gentlemen. Is the beast, Brock Lesnar. And the beast, the apex predator, the beast has him up. F5 by the beast. Brock Lesnar, who again, F5 Charles Robinson. And again, F5 Charles Robinson is the beast. And the beast isn't done. The beast, the Kimura lock. The Kimura lock's locked in on Mark Henry. Will Mark Henry tap out to the beast? Or will Brock Lesnar break the arm of the world's strongest man, Mark Henry? As the thing's locked in. The thing's locked in on Mark Henry. Henry can't break the submission. The referee's down. Nothing to heavy. He taps here. The ref won't count it, but he taps. The beast makes Mark Henry tap out. About here. And the beast is not done with the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, who's just being destroyed by the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. The apex predator. And an apex predator, the beast is Brock Lesnar. But he's beating the hell out of Mark Henry tonight. The hell out of the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Who's getting laid around the ring by the beast. Brock Lesnar here, folks. Here, folks, tonight, the beast, Brock Lesnar. And Mark Henry. Money in the Bank action, Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen. Sold out here, Money in the Bank, Brock Lesnar and the Beast. And Mark Henry. Here, Money in the Bank, live on Netflix. Here, ladies and gentlemen. Live streaming live here on Netflix from Paris, France. For Money in the Bank. And now again, the Beast again. The Kimura locked in again. The Kimura lock. Again, locked in on Mark Henry's hand. Henry's arm. Mark Henry had nowhere to go. Mark Henry tap out to the Beast. To the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Brothers trying to break the arm of Mark Henry. Mark Henry's arm must be broke, must be hurting badly here tonight. But the Beast not giving up. The Beast is not letting go. Let go of the hand. Let go of the arm of Mark Henry. Does. He breaks Mark Henry's arm. His arm's been broken. It's broken by the Beast. But the Beast, Brock Lesnar, dominated here tonight by the Bank. The Beast, Brock Lesnar, dominated here tonight by the Bank. As he just brutalizes Mark Henry here tonight. We knew this would happen. We knew Brock Lesnar was going to dominate and destroy the world's strongest man, Mark Henry here by the Bank. Well, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, he put it all on he gave everything. He beat the hell out of Mark Henry tonight. Henry thought he almost beat to death Brock. But Brock Lesnar, the wrong men to not beat the Beast, Brock Lesnar tonight in Paris, France. And then the Beast, 2 F5s to the official. 2 F5s to Charles Robinson here on Money in the Bank. And watch this last one. The last one here for Charles Robinson, the F5, and then the Kimura lock. First Kimura lock tapped out, made him tap, and the second one tapped as well. Brock Lesnar wins here in Paris. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Beast, Brock Lesnar is not done. The Beast is not done here. The Beast! Oh my God! Watch out, Charles Robinson! F5 to Charles Robinson! You think that's it? The Beast is not done till the Beast says he is done. And Mark Henry, the Beast is not done with you yet. This isn't done with you yet. This isn't done with you yet. done with you yet. Isn't done with you yet. And the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Holy shit! The Beast lays out Mark Henry. And the Beast snaps again. The Beast, Brock Lesnar, shows why he's the Beast. Brock Lesnar. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Money in the Bank here in Paris, France. And it's time for the tag team action here. Here's the Morrissey Machine Guns to take on the Usos for the World Tag Team Championships right here on Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Morrison Machine Guns here, and after defeating the War Raiders last week on Raw, because the War Raiders last Monday night, but now tonight, they're here live on Money in the Bank here in Paris, France, against the Usos. Will they beat the Usos tonight and become the new World Tag Team Champions right here tonight in Paris, France, at Money in the Bank? And here comes the World Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay. The Usos are here at Money in the Bank. Well, the Usos here tonight defending against the Morrissey Machine Guns here tonight, Money in the Bank. Tonight, Money in the Bank. But ladies and gentlemen, we still don't know, but we just saw the Beast did attack Charles Robinson again with an F5 before the match ended, and said he was going to win Money in the Bank. He was going to win Money in the Bank tonight. Win the Money in the Bank ladder match. And become Mr. Money in the Bank. He'd be a two-time Mr. Money in the Bank holder. We'll see if that happens, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our match we've been waiting for all night tonight. The Usos with the Morrison Machine Guns for the World Tag Team Championships right here at Money in the Bank. And it takes place right here now here live in Paris, France at Money in the Bank.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall and is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 420 pounds, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns. And their opponents at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Jimmy Uso and Jay Uso, the Bloodline.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Usos here tonight in action. Here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Usos going to defend the World Tag Team Championships tonight. Or why she called them the Bloodline, but the Bloodline is not their name. They are the Usos. Get that right. But here, ladies and gentlemen, the time match we've been waiting for all night. Tag Team Championship match. Who was going to become the new World Tag Team Champions? We have Alex Shelley versus Jimmy Uso. here at Money in the Bank, live in Paris, France, for the World Tag Team Championships. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, big matchup here. Whoever wins here will win. Whoever wins here will be the World Tag Team Champions. Whoever wins here, if the Usos win, they will still be the Tag Team Champions, still be the World Tag Team Champions. And the Usos want to stay champs here tonight, want to stay champions. And I don't know what both the Usos and the Moist Machine Guns earlier today, earlier today in Paris, France. They said they're excited to be here. They're ready to be here tonight, ready to fight, ready to compete. Here in the big stage here, and the first time ever being here in Paris, France for Money in the Bank. In the Bank. First time there ever been a premium law event here in Paris, especially Money in the Bank, which has been a good show so far tonight. We've always had a new Miss Money in the Bank crown tonight, as we just found tonight that it was Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is Miss Money in the Bank. Is the Miss Money in the Bank here tonight in Paris, France. What a match that was. What a win for Rhea Ripley. And again, what a win for the Eradicator, Rhea Bloody Ripley tonight. At Money in the Bank. At winning the Money in the Bank ladder match. And becoming Miss Money in the Bank here tonight. Miss Money in the Bank here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Live on Netflix. Here in Paris, France. And Jey Uso. Jimmy Uso here. Here comes Jimmy. The Usos. Gonna pull away this match early on. But here we go. Alex Shelley tags in Trish Sabin. And Trish Sabin's in the ring now. Trish Sabin against Jimmy Uso. This main event is Big Jimmy Uso. And here we go now. Here goes Jey. Here comes main event. Jey Uso. Here in Paris, France, ladies and gentlemen, the crowd now. Are they going to eat? Yes, they are. They're eating here in Paris for main event Jey Uso. Main event Jey Uso here. The crowd eating along for main event Jey Uso. Here at Money in the Bank. Now Jey Uso, the Moist Machine Guns, versus the Usos here tonight at Money in the Bank. Live in Paris, France. Here, ladies and gentlemen, the Paris, France crowd are standing here tonight and eating. Tonight, here in Paris, the crowd are eating here in Paris, France. The crowd are eating here in Paris for main event Jey Uso and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey, the Usos here at Money in the Bank. Here in Paris, France. Here in Paris, France. And the crowd are eating again here in Paris for main event Jey. Main event Jey Uso. Main event Jey Uso and Trish Sabin for the Moist Machine Guns. Who is going to win tonight and go on and win tonight to change the champions? Still be champions here. The Usos again and again. Down goes Alex Shelley. Goes Trish Sabin from main event Jey Uso here on Money in the Bank. Right here in Paris, France. Here in Paris, France. Here tonight. Main event Jey Uso here tonight. Live in Paris, France. Against Paris, France tonight. Live against Alex Shelley. Just Trish Sabin here. It's Trish Sabin of the Moist Machine Guns. Here on Money in the Bank. Here on Money in the Bank. Live on Netflix. And a kick to the back of the skull. The Moist Machine Guns are taking control of the Usos here at Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank already. Money in the Bank here. Super kick to Jey. And here we go. Big Jim. Here comes Big Jim. Jimmy Uso's in. Big Jim. Jimmy Uso's in. Big Jim. And Big Jim, Jimmy Uso, is in the ring now. It's in the ring now at Money in the Bank. Down goes Alex Shelley. And ladies and gentlemen, we know what's coming. Here we go. The one and done 1D. The 1D. Not even a 1. The official was too slow to count. The count there. And the Monster Machine Guns are still in this fight. Are still in this matchup here at Money in the Bank. At Money in the Bank. And the Usos not doing too well now. The Usos now against the Monster Machine Guns. The veteran team in WWE is the Usos, but the veteran team in all of sports entertainment is in fact the Morrissey Machine Guns here at Money in the Bank. We have Money in the Bank here on Netflix, live in Paris, France. Here, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Skull and Bones by the Morrissey Machine Guns. And down goes Jimmy. Jimmy's down. We got new champs. 1, 2, 4. Yes, we do. The Morrissey Machine Guns are the new World Tag Team Champions. They defeat the Usos here tonight on Money in the Bank. What a match. And what a win for the Morrissey Machine Guns, who are the new World Tag Team Champions here tonight at Money in the Bank. What a match. And what a win for the Morrissey Machine Guns here tonight, Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank. Well, the crowd loves this match tonight. This was an incredible match here in Paris, France, between the Usos and the Morrissey Machine Guns. But we have new World Tag Team Champions in the names of the Morrissey Machine Guns, who are the new World Tag Team Champions right here at Money in the Bank. Now let's watch this here. This is where all went downhill tonight. After the Skull and Bones, and then put down Jimmy, and the Morrissey Machine Guns are your new World Tag Team Champions.
Here are your winners in the new World Tag Team Champions, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Morrissey Machine Guns are the new World Tag Team Champions here at Money in the Bank. What a win for them. And what a match we saw here at Money in the Bank. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to more Money in the Bank action. It's time for our second championship match of the night.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Well, you're going to know, championship of a grabs, and as we know, Aleister Black is the man who beat Damian Priest for his opportunity tonight. And he goes one-on-one against Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship right here tonight in Paris, France. Right here on Netflix. Here tonight, sold out here in Paris. Here in Paris, France, ladies and gentlemen. What a match this is going to be here at Money in the Bank, live tonight in Paris, France. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we still have a few championship matches to get to. Also, we still have the men's Money in the Bank ladder match to get to tonight. Who will win that match? We always saw Rhea win. Who will become Mr. Money in the Bank tonight? We also see tonight, our main event tonight, we'll see Seth Rollins defend the World Heavyweight Championship against CM Punk in a no-holds-barred match in the main event of Money in the Bank. The main event of Money in the Bank tonight, ladies and gentlemen, right here in Paris, France. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we only saw one title change tonight. Will we see multiple tonight? We're going to find out as Aleister Black versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. Right here in Paris, France. And ladies and gentlemen, the dogs are barking right here in Paris, France for this man, the Intercontinental Champion, the badass Braun Breaker. Well, the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker, we saw him in a match last week last Monday night against Logan Paul. Wherever the match, Aleister Black came out face to face with them, because we all know that he won the match against Damon Priest, Aleister Black. But now what I see, ladies and gentlemen, will Aleister Black be the new Intercontinental Champion tonight, or will Braun Breaker retain the title and stay the Intercontinental Champion tonight, live at Money in the Bank? We'll find out live right here, right now at Money in the Bank in Paris, France. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Braun Breaker looking to defend the title here on Money in the Bank against Aleister Black. We see Charles Robinson back up to his feet tonight. He got a hell of a beatdown by Brock in that match against when he officiated the match between Brock Lesnar and Mark Henry earlier tonight here at Money in the Bank. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see a fight here at Money in the Bank. Here we go. This is for the Intercontinental Championship right here at Money in the Bank, here on Netflix. Well, ladies and gentlemen, big matchup here at Money in the Bank. Whoever wins here will be the new Intercontinental Champion. Will Braun Breaker retain the title here at Money in the Bank? Here it's Aleister Black here on Money in the Bank, live on Netflix, here in Paris, France. In Paris, France, live tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are sold out here in Paris. Well, here in Paris, France, for Money in the Bank. For Money in the Bank, we've had an incredible show tonight so far. The crowd have loved this show so far tonight, for sure. We've had some great matches. We've had already had a return tonight. In the return of Liv Morgan, who tried her best tonight to stop Rhea Ripley from becoming Miss Money in the Bank. But Rhea prevailed, and she is now Miss Money in the Bank. She is now Miss Money in the Bank. Now the Miss Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rhea Ripley is Miss Money in the Bank. What a win for Rhea that was. Well, congratulations to Rhea Ripley yet again here at Money in the Bank. As Rhea did indeed prove she was going to outlast all those women. It was a little surprise to see Rhea in that match, as since Rhea was not in a qualifying match at all, was never in a qualifying match. for that match to be included in that match. We did find out though from our general manager and from the owner WWE 7-man Triple H that this was the supposedly match was supposed to be that. Well, we saw the superstars make their debut as well from a different company, AEW, and her name is Jade Cargill, who put up a great fight tonight in that women's Money Bank Ladder match tonight. But she did not put it away, and she knocked in the victory tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, she has proved she has what it takes to be a champion. But we also know, ladies and gentlemen, she did take down a few people in that matchup, including Tiffany Stratton a few times. So, ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany Stratton and Bianca Belair. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news for Monday on Raw. For this Monday on Raw, we will see Jade Cargill and Ashley as the EST Bianca Belair. The EST Bianca Belair live on Netflix. On Netflix right here in Paris, France. And Aleister Black. We've seen this before. Aleister Black, we've seen it before to Damon Priest. And a black mass. That could be it. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2 by the champion. By Braun Breaker, by the badass Braun Breaker. The badass Braun Breaker here at Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank here. Braun Breaker is calling for it. Breaker's looking for something here. Braun Breaker, the badass, and pulled down the straps. Breaker's pulled down the straps here. Breaker's pulled down the straps here at Money in the Bank. And here we go. We've seen the spear multiple times, and a spear again, and a spear now to Aleister Black. 1, 2, 2. 2 count. Breaker can't believe it. I can't believe it either. And a knee. He's not done though. Another knee by Aleister Black by Aleister Black here to Aleister Black here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And Aleister Black and Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. IC title here on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen. Money in the Bank. We've been live on Netflix here in Paris, France. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Paris crowd have been loving this night so far tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I've been loving this night. Been loving this show tonight here in Paris. And again, Aleister Black. And again, Aleister Black again. He's looking for it again. One more time. And a black mass again. To the Intercontinental Champion. 1, 2, 3. Aleister Black is the new Intercontinental Champion. What a win for Aleister Black, the new Intercontinental Champion. He defeats Braun Breaker here at Money in the Bank. But what a win. And what a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. For Braun Breaker, for Aleister Black, as he is the new Intercontinental Champion right here tonight at Money in the Bank. At Money in the Bank, he dethrones the champ, Braun Breaker, tonight at Money in the Bank. I didn't think we'd have a match like this tonight. I didn't think Braun Breaker would lose tonight to Aleister Black. But Aleister Black proved he had it up. He knew what to do tonight. He had it. He had what he had to do tonight, and when that was to win. And Aleister Black did that tonight. He proved it very quickly tonight. He proved it tonight. And Aleister Black made him fade to black tonight. Made Braun Breaker fade to black with another black mass for the 1, 2, 3. And Aleister Black is your new Intercontinental Champion.
Here is your winner
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Aleister Black is the new Intercontinental Champion right here at Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's have our next championship match, which is the Intercontinental Women's Intercontinental Championship match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the woman who beat Chelsea Green for this opportunity. Her name is Alexa Bliss. At Money in the Bank. Well, Alexa Bliss, Money in the Bank. She's been in Money in the Bank a few times, but never been in a championship match in Money in the Bank. But tonight, she's here for that match against Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. The Intercontinental Championship, ladies and gentlemen, tonight here in Paris, France. Live on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen. Live on Netflix tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But what a night it's been tonight. Here sold out here in Paris for Money in the Bank. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Who will win tonight? Alexa Bliss versus Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental Championship right here at Money in the Bank. Woo! 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 Well, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Women's Intercontinental Champion herself, Lyra Valkyria. Here at Money in the Bank, live in Paris, France. There's going to be a big match here for her tonight, here in Paris, at Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, still come. We'll find out will the man, Becky Lynch, win tonight against her, will her challenger tonight. Starting Valkyria beat her at Money in the Bank tonight. We'll find out later on here on Money in the Bank. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Live Valkyria versus Alexa Bliss for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Here we go.
Introducing the challenger from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss. And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
We'll be right back after this short break. We're right back with this match after this very short break. Don't go away. We'll be right back to a short break. We're back here live on Monday on Netflix here in Paris, France, for Money in the Bank action here for the Intercontinental Women's Intercontinental Championship. Live Valkyria versus Alexa Bliss here on Netflix. We had a little break, ladies and gentlemen. We had to take a little break here in Paris, France. So there wasn't that long of a break. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in Paris, France. Money in the Bank for the Intercontinental Championship. Who will win tonight? Will Alexa Bliss become the new Intercontinental Champion, Women's Intercontinental Champion? We also saw some championships already change hands tonight. We saw two change hands tonight. We saw the Intercontinental Championship and the World Tag Team Championships change hands tonight, as both Braun Breaker lost and the Usos lost their championships tonight. Their championship tonight here in Paris, France. But we're going to see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. Alexa Bliss versus Lara Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental Championship right here in Paris, France. Live on Netflix here, ladies and gentlemen, in Paris, France. Here on Netflix, here tonight. Sold out here in Paris. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a night's been here in Paris tonight. What an incredible night's been. What a show it's been tonight, ladies and gentlemen, here in Paris. For Money in the Bank. What a show it's been here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, here in Paris, France. Have Money in the Bank. Have Money in the Bank. Streaming live here on Netflix. Here, ladies and gentlemen, here live here on Netflix in Paris, France. And here we go, Alexa Bliss taking advantage. Here's Alexa. Alexa Bliss, the woman who I think should become the Intercontinental Women's Champion here tonight in Paris, France. So here we go, Alexa Bliss and Lara Valkyria here in the corner. Money in the Bank, live on Netflix here in Paris, France. Well, ladies and gentlemen, big matchup here for Lara Valkyria and Alexa Bliss. Lara with the one-legged angel by Lara. Lara looking to retain the title here. No, she doesn't. Kick out 2.5 by Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss. And here comes Alexa Bliss. Little bit Bliss. She's not done here. Alexa. Sister Abigail. 1, 2, 3. Alexa Bliss is the new Women's Intercontinental Champion. What a win for Alexa Bliss tonight here in Paris, France. What a fight. What a match we just saw here, ladies and gentlemen, here in Paris, France, between Alexa Bliss and Lara Valkyria. Alexa Bliss is the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, IC Champion. Here on Money in the Bank, live in Paris, France. We thought the one-legged angel was going to win, one-winged angel was going to win, but no, Alexa kicked down, and then the Sister Abigail by Alexa for the 1, 2, 3. And Alexa was the new Women's Intercontinental Champion here in Paris, France.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Alexa Bliss.
Well, what a win for Alexa Bliss tonight here in Paris, France. Here on Netflix. Welcome, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the match we wait for all night.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
World Championship up for grabs. And here comes the woman who I think tonight will win, will beat the man Becky Lynch here tonight in Paris, France. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we do know that after this match, we will be having the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. In the Bank ladder match, who will become Mr. Money in the Bank Mr. Money in the Bank. We're gonna find that out. Find that out after this match. But also, we're gonna find out who will Seth Rollins or will CM Punk beat Seth Rollins tonight in our main event, or will Seth Rollins beat Punk tonight at Money in the Bank? We'll find out, ladies and gentlemen, and our main event still come right here in Paris, France at Money in the Bank. And here we go. Sonya Valkyrie had some words for Becky Lynch last Monday on Raw. After Becky Lynch said she called her a NXT nobody a few weeks ago. But now this nobody, Becky, is going to beat your ass tonight. And here comes the Women's World Champion, the man, Becky Lynch. Here comes the man. We had some words for Sonya Valkyrie a few weeks ago. Bad, not good words to say about her. But tonight, she has an opportunity to back those words up tonight in that ring, right here on Netflix, right here on Money in the Bank, in Paris, France.
Introducing the challenger from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie Hawkins. And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's World Champion, the man, Becky Lynch.
And here we go. Will Becky win? Or will Valkyrie beat Becky tonight? We're gonna find out live here, ladies and gentlemen, right here on Money in the Bank for the Women's World Championship. The man Becky Lynch versus Stephanie Valkyrie for the Women's World Championship. Right here at Money in the Bank. Here at Money in the Bank. Live in Paris, France. In Paris, France. Live on Netflix. Here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Live on Netflix here tonight in Paris, France. What a fight's been so far. What a night's been here at Money in the Bank tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Live on Paris, France. Live on Netflix tonight. Live on Netflix from Paris, France. At Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen. Money in the Bank. Here we go. Valkyrie again, laying out the man, Becky Lynch. Yet again here at Money in the Bank. I don't think the man knows that she is just pissed and just messed with the woman who thinks she knows she can beat the man here tonight. She wants to prove she can beat the man tonight. Here at Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank. Here we go. The armbar. The disarmer's locked in on Valkyrie. The man could tap out very quickly here, but watch this. Escapes it very quick. It's Valkyrie. And Becky Lynch was not looking good. It's Becky. Oh no. Becky. The devil's kiss to Becky Lynch. Down goes the man. And the man is down. Not even one. The referee did not do a good count there. And the manhandle slam by Becky. Manhandle slam by Becky Lynch. Becky to retain the title here. 1, 2, 2. Just a 2 count. As Valkyrie gets out of it. And here we go. And Valkyrie, as Becky where she wants her. Down goes Becky. Becky's down. What a new champion. 1, 2, 2. No. Becky kicked out at 2.5. Well, the man Becky Lynch said she wanted to prove she could beat anyone in her own, anyone tonight. Well, the man Becky Lynch and Stephanie Valkyrie, we got Money in the Bank, live on Netflix here in Paris, France. I am Paris, France, ladies and gentlemen. And Stephanie Valkyrie and Becky Lynch. Becky's down by Valkyrie. 1, 2. Becky was staying on the lights for a few seconds there, almost a 3 count. Valkyrie almost on 3 count on the man. Becky Lynch on the man. Becky Lynch. Now here goes Becky and Valkyrie. Both women want this tonight. Both women want to prove what they got in the ring here in Paris, France, at Money in the Bank. Well, Money in the Bank's where it's all about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Money in the Bank action here tonight. Valkyrie again lays out the man Becky Lynch yet again here on Money in the Bank. And again, another devil's kiss to the man Becky Lynch, who does not look good right now, is the man. And Valkyrie has the man where she wants her. Goodbye Becky Lynch. And Valkyrie has Becky where she wants her. Becky's down. 1, 2, 3. Valkyrie's the new Women's World Champion. What a win here in Paris for Valkyrie. I can't believe she won tonight at Money in the Bank. I thought she would not get the win over Becky Lynch tonight. I thought Becky Lynch would come out with a victory tonight, Becky Lynch, but Stephanie Valkyrie proved to Becky she is not just an NXT woman. She is one of the best women in the world, women wrestlers in the world, and Becky just proved it to Becky tonight here at Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we all know now Valkyrie has a target on her back, and that target has to be the Miss Money in the Bank, Rhea Bloody Ripley, who has a contract now that can cash in on her any place, any time throughout a year. Well, the year, ladies and gentlemen. But Valkyrie is your new Women's World Champion here at Money in the Bank.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's World Champion, Stephanie Valkyrie.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the retro wins tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up, we'll find out who will become Mr. Money in the Bank. As the men's Money in the Bank climax takes place live right now. That's next at Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. You have Money in the Bank. And here comes Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, who's here tonight, live at Money in the Bank.
and is for the Money in the Bank contract. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, who will win the men's Money in the Bank ladder match? We all know Rhea won the women's, and we all know Seth Valkyrie is the women's world champion now, which means she has a target on her back. That target is Seth Valkyrie, is Rhea Bloody Ripley. It's Rhea Ripley, who's now was the women's world, she was the women's Money in the Bank holder. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here comes AJ Styles. Here at Money in the Bank. Here at Money in the Bank. It's a phenomenal one.
And from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles looking to compete tonight at Money in the Bank. And looking to become Mr. Phenomenal in the Bank tonight here on Money in the Bank. Here in Paris, France. Here in Paris. Well, ladies and gentlemen, who will win Money in the Bank tonight? Live in Paris, France. At Money in the Bank for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Who is going to win it tonight? Who's going to climb the ladder and win the Money in the Bank ladder match? And here's this man, Brock Lesnar, who decimated earlier tonight, Mark Henry, and of course our official, Charles Robinson, got attacked as well by the Beast Brock Lesnar tonight as well, here in Paris. But the Beast Brock Lesnar is looking to become the two-time Mr. Money in the Bank.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, the Beast incarnate, the apex, the predator of the WWE, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, is here at Money in the Bank. Well, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, defeated Mark Henry earlier on tonight, in a brutal fight. Mark Henry attacked Brock, broke some of Brock's ribs, but Brock Lesnar is coming out here tonight to fight at Money in the Bank. At Money in the Bank. The Beast still wants to fight here at Money in the Bank. Here tonight in Paris, France. In Paris, France. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The Beast, Brock Lesnar, is here. Live in Paris, France. Now, who's the next people to join them? Oh, wait a minute. A man who lost his match against Drew McIntyre. Sheamus gets added to this Money in the Bank ladder match here tonight in Paris, France.
And from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Sheamus lost to Drew McIntyre in the qualifying match for Money in the Bank. But he's here tonight. I think Seven Man has put Sheamus back in this match tonight. Sheamus is here at Money in the Bank in Paris, France. But who else is joining him? Who else is making news here tonight? The American Avatar Rhodes. He's here as well. Cody's here. Cody Rhodes is here at Money in the Bank. Well, Cody Rhodes lost to the CM Punk.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes lost to CM Punk. As CM Punk is now challenging Seth Rollins in our main event so come here at Money in the Bank for the World Heavyweight Championship. But we all know now that Cody Rhodes is here at Money in the Bank. Cody wants in. Cody wants to become Mr. Money in the Bank tonight as well. Is Cody Rhodes. The American Nightmare is here in Paris, France. Well, the crowd in Paris are loving Cody Rhodes here tonight in Paris, France. At Money in the Bank. At Money in the Bank. Here tonight live in Paris. Well, ladies and gentlemen, which of these men will win? Here tonight will be Cody Rhodes. Will be Brock Lesnar. Will be AJ Styles. Will be... Well, it will be AJ Styles. Will be Cody Rhodes. Will be Sheamus. Will be Drew McIntyre. Or will it be... this man right in the ring, Cody Rhodes. We're fighting out live, ladies and gentlemen. As this match is live and happens right now. It's time for Money in the Bank. For the Money in the Bank ladder match to get in the way. Wait a minute, what the hell? Wait a minute. The final boss is here. What the hell? Holy shit! The final boss is here at Paris at Money in the Bank. Why is he here? Why is The Rock here? Why is the final boss doing out here? Oh my God, The Rock is here in Paris. Oh my God. The goosebumps here for Cody. Seeing the final boss, The Rock, here tonight in Paris. The Rock who attacked him.
Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock.
Did I just hear that right? The Rock is the number. Is in this ladder match? Is it a Money in the Bank ladder match? How is this possible? The final boss, I don't know why it's possible. The final boss owns, is part of TKO. The Rock. No wonder he's out here. No wonder he's here in Paris, France. No wonder The Rock is out here going to compete in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. The final boss is here in Paris. The final boss is here in Paris, France. Here tonight, folks. Here tonight in Paris. There's the final boss, The Rock. I can't believe it. I cannot believe The Rock is here in Paris. There's no way The Rock would be here in Paris tonight, but The Rock is. The Rock's here. He's here to compete in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Look at all these men watching on. Brock looks like he's seen a ghost. So does Sheamus. So does Drew McIntyre. So does AJ Styles. And especially Cody Rhodes. Especially Cody Rhodes. But ladies and gentlemen, The Rock is here at Money in the Bank. What the hell? The final boss is here in Paris, France. Holy shit. Here we go. Match is on the way here. Sheamus hit upon the final boss right away. The final boss. The final boss right away. Cody's down. final boss. And the final boss is laid out by Cody. And the Beast laid him out with a suplex. And the Beast and the Beast Brock Lesnar being the hell of The Rock, the final boss, being The Rock, who's here in Paris. I didn't think we'd see The Rock here in Paris tonight, folks. I didn't know we'd see The Rock here in Paris tonight at Money in the Bank. Not what I thought we'd ever see, the final boss being here in Paris. And The Rock and Brock Lesnar are down in the middle of that ring. What a match this is, folks, here tonight. What is Cody thinking, doing? What is Cody doing? Cody Rhodes. And now, the final boss. Not looking like the boss wants to do anything with that ladder. That position. He's got the ladder positioned up wrong way. Here tonight in Paris, France. And The Rock. Top is the final boss. The final boss, The Rock. And the final boss, a manhandle here by Drew McIntyre. The Sports Warrior. Early on here in this matchup, here by the bank. The final boss. Final boss, The Rock. The final boss. The final boss. Wait a minute. The final boss didn't win it! He won! The final boss! It's Mr. By the Bank! What the hell? What the? Holy shit! I didn't think that would happen here tonight. I didn't think The Rock would win Money in the Bank tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But The Rock has, and The Rock is Mr. Money in the Bank. What the hell? I didn't see that coming. I didn't see The Rock winning tonight at all. The Rock was not on my bingo card of winning tonight with The Rock. But The Rock did. Surprisingly, The Rock won tonight. The final boss, The Rock, stands tall as the Mr. Money in the Bank.
Here is your winner in Mr. Money in the Bank, The Rock.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was just a shocker. The Rock back here in WWE, and he has shocked the world by winning the Money in the Bank brief ladder match. But come up next in our main event between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins. The World Heavyweight Championship, our main event here in Paris, France. Live, ladies and gentlemen.
And is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of Money in the Bank. Cody CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is our main event, live from Paris, France. Live in Paris. I'm by the bank. The Paris crowd are chanting for CM Punk here tonight in Paris, France. Here tonight in Paris. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we already know now that The Rock is now Mr. Money in the Bank, is Mr. Money in the Bank. He showed up tonight. Don't know why he showed up tonight. He showed up, put himself in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and won it. And won it all tonight. But The Rock, whoever wins here, The Rock will be coming after you. But The Rock is the Money in the Bank holder. He cashes it on anyone. It could be CM Punk, or it could be Seth Rollins he cashes it on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll find that out. We'll just see what happens there, but we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Right here at Money in the Bank in our main event. Well, we'll be right back after a short commercial break. Don't go away. We're about a short break. Don't go away. We're right back after a short commercial break. Here we go. Short commercial break. Volume on. they're not cashing in. Bullshit. They're cashing in. Okay, that's fine. We're back here on Raw, here on Money in the Bank. Time for the Money in the Bank.
The following contest is a
Main event.
bar match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here comes CM Punk. Made his way to the ring here. CM Punk here at Money in the Bank. CM Punk is looking to become the new World Heavyweight Champion. Is CM Punk. But we know The Rock is the although The Rock now is indeed The Rock is still. The Rock is your Mr. Money in the Bank. We know The Rock is Mr. Money in the Bank, which means The Rock can attach on anyone. It could either be Punk or be Seth Rollins in the future. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's our main event here in Paris, France, between CM Punk and the best in the world, CM Punk, and Seth freaking Rollins in a no-hold-barred match for the World Heavyweight Championship right here at Money in the Bank in Paris in our main event, the main event right here tonight in Paris, in our main event here in Paris, France, live on Netflix here from Paris, France, Money in the Bank. Well, I will still congratulate The Rock on winning Money in the Bank and becoming Mr. Money in the Bank, but he got it in. He went in there because he owns part of WWE. He is part of the board of the board of the board here at WWE. So he did what he wanted. He did what he wanted. He showed up, won. No one didn't want a piece from him. Drew did, but then AJ Styles didn't. He's gonna let him grab the briefcase. Let him. But either that, ladies and gentlemen. But now, here comes the visionary. Seth freaking Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion, is in the building here in Paris. To defend the World Heavyweight Championship against CM Punk. Well, Seth freaking Rollins, ladies and gentlemen, looking to beat CM Punk tonight and stay the World Heavyweight Champion. His wife lost tonight, Becky Lynch. But now, CM Punk looks to take out Seth Rollins tonight, become the new World Heavyweight Champion. What'll happen tonight? We're going to find out live in moments right here at Money in the Bank.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking
And here we go. World Heavyweight Championship up for grabs. Seth freaking Rollins versus CM Punk in our main event here in Paris, France for the World Heavyweight Championship. It is no holds barred matchup in no holds barred. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is your main event right here in Paris, France. And here we go. CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins. The winner will be the new World Heavyweight Champion. Could be the World Heavyweight Champion tonight here in Paris, France, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins here at Money in the Bank in our main event live tonight in Paris, France. CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins have history. They don't like each other. You can tell by the way they're moving tonight, they don't like each other one bit. They want to prove once again who's the better competitor, Seth Rollins or CM Punk, or the best in the world, CM Punk. Well, Cody Rhodes was here earlier, did not get it done because The Rock showed up, and The Rock put himself into that match, which it was kind of a stupid, bad idea. So Rock put himself into that matchup. That it was going to be a good match either way with those men in the match. But then The Rock showed up, the final boss, made his return to WWE, and put himself in the match. That was just BS. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, in the ring. Here we go. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. And no holds barred match right here at Money in the Bank in our main event. The main event here at Money in the Bank. CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins. And Rollins goes outside the ring, grabs the famous steel chair. And then the head of the steel chair to the head of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins. So to break Punk down early on in this matchup here at Money in the Bank. From Money in the Bank here, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins at Money in the Bank for the World Heavyweight Championship. The World Heavyweight title. CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins at Money in the Bank. Here tonight, sold out here in Paris. So here in Paris, France, Money in the Bank action. Money in the Bank. Seth freaking Rollins versus CM Punk. Versus CM versus the best in the world. CM Punk. For the best in the world, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins. Money in the Bank action here tonight. Make World Heavyweight Championship here at Money in the Bank for the world title. Here at our main event, live in Paris, France. Here, ladies and gentlemen, live in Paris. Seth freaking Rollins and CM Punk. Live in Paris, France. At Money in the Bank. And here we go. The crowd chanting for tables. The crowd chanting for a table. And Punk has just brought out the table. Brought out a table. Here tonight. Just brought out a table. And he's pointing it outside. Here we go. Pointing the table into the middle. And down goes. Here we go. Yeah, Punk and Seth Rollins. Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank action here. Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins and CM Punk. And then that's Rollins. Has worked Punk now. Rollins wants him. Through the table of a suplex by CM Punk. CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins. This is a great match so far here at Money in the Bank. In our main event. Here in Paris, France, at Money in the Bank. Well, CM Punk called himself the Visionary, called himself the Messiah, the so-called Messiah. But now CM Punk versus Seth Rollins put on a broad, big and trouble matchup here in Paris, France tonight. CM Punk and Seth Rollins here in Paris, France. Big matchup here in Paris between CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins here, folks. Here, folks, on our main event. Here in Paris, France. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before the break, we tried to get an opportunity to hear from The Rock, who just left the arena. He wanted to come out here, but our officials wouldn't let him get out to the ring tonight. Out to the ring. But here we go. Fists are flying here in Paris, France. Seth Rollins, CM Punk, who is going to win tonight here on Money in the Bank. And here we go. And a pedigree by Seth freaking Rollins to CM Punk. 1, 2 count by Punk. CM Punk to that 2 here in Paris, France. Live in our main event. In the main event here in Paris, France. Seth freaking Rollins to CM Punk. And CM Punk, the Anaconda Vice locked in. Anaconda Vice locked in on Seth freaking Rollins, on the World Heavyweight Champion. CM Punk could make Seth Rollins tap out here on Raw to the Anaconda Vice, but Rollins gets out of it. Rollins escapes the Anaconda Vice. Is the visionary Seth freaking Rollins as he escapes. And now Rollins throws him into the corner here at Money in the Bank. So throw him in the corner here at Money in the Bank is Seth freaking Rollins, who runs to the corner. That's Seth freaking Rollins and CM Punk. Put on a match here in the corner of the ring. It's the trouble matchup here on Monday Night Money in the Bank here in Paris, France. And CM Punk's been busted open by the visionary Seth freaking Rollins. And here to Rollins now, looking for it. Here's Rollins, and the stomp by Rollins. The stomp to the back of the skull. Punk is out cold. 1, 2, 2. Just a 2 count. Rollins can't believe it. He thought it was done. He thought Punk was done. Punk's not done. And CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Match continuing. This match is continuing on here in Paris, France. At Money in the Bank. And CM Punk went for another table. Punk bringing in another table here, CM Punk. Bringing another table here, CM Punk. Bringing another table into the ring. Another table. Uh-oh. Punk. Gonna put some hell. Put Seth through hell here. Put Seth through hell here tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Holy shit, through the fiery table. Goes Seth freaking Rollins by Punk. And Punk. Let him put it away. Here's Punk now. CM Punk. Here we go. Punk's got him. The go to sleep by CM Punk to Seth Rollins. 1, 2, 2. Rollins to that 2. And CM Punk, Seth Rollins. Money in the Bank here tonight in Paris, France for the World Heavyweight Championship. Here tonight, sold out. Here in Paris, France. Here in Paris, France. Here in Paris, France, ladies and gentlemen. Seth freaking Rollins versus CM Punk. Live in Paris, France. In our main event here on Money in the Bank. At Money in the Bank. CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Money in the Bank action here. At Money in the Bank. In Paris, France. Anaconda Vice again. Anaconda Vice. CM Punk can do it here. Seth's in trouble here by Punk. By CM Punk, launches into the Anaconda Vice on Seth Rollins' neck. Trying to make Seth tap out here. For the end, Seth Rollins here tonight at Money in the Bank is CM Punk. The best in the world. CM Punk going to make Seth Rollins his bitch. Here tonight at Money in the Bank. But Seth Rollins trying to escape it here. Seth Rollins. But now Punk. Punk's going to play locked in again. Punk's locked in again. Punk's going locked in again on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins trying to escape here. Seth trying his best to escape this. But Punk is so close to making Seth Rollins tap out. Seth tap out here tonight. It'll be embarrassing if Seth taps out to the Anaconda Vice here tonight in Paris, France. Will he tap out here? He's so close. He taps. CM Punk is the new World Heavyweight Champion. What a main event. Here on Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk proves to Seth Rollins he is the best in the freaking world. In the fucking world. CM Punk is. As he defeats Seth Rollins here at Money in the Bank. We're at Money in the Bank. What a fight. What a match this was at Money in the Bank tonight, ladies and gentlemen, between CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins here at Money in the Bank, here in Paris, France. Here in Paris. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a win for the best in the world. CM Punk tonight, but watch these incredible highlights from this incredible main event here in Paris, France. At Money in the Bank. I bet did not disappoint tonight here in Paris, France, ladies and gentlemen. What a matchup here tonight in Paris, France. CM Punk stands tall tonight, live in Paris, France. Punk with a G going to sleep on the table. Almost that was it. But then look this. The Alcohol Vice were locked in on Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins tapped out. And Punk is your new World Heavyweight Champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Punk said to Seth Rollins, he wanted him. He said, bring it. He said he's going to be the best in the world and be the new World Heavyweight Champion tonight. And he proved that tonight. He proved why he is the best in the goddamn world. Is C, and he's now the new World Heavyweight Champion. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, from Paris, France. Good night, we'll see you next week on Raw. Good night from Paris.